Renewed pressure on the Foreign Secretary today. An Iranian television news report claiming Boris Johnson's remarks about a British woman held in prison in Tehran does have a bearing on her case. He's already apologised for wrongly telling a Commons committee that Nazanin Zaghari-Ratcliffe was teaching journalists during a visit to the country, and said he had assurances that his comments will not affect her fate. Here is a clip from Iranian television.
A secret inadvertently revealed when one sentence wastes 18 months of attempting to portray a convict as innocent.
The fact is, he's the Foreign Secretary. He should know that when he opens his mouth and talks about a British Iranian who's in very great difficulty in jail in Iran, every word he says will be listened to and is potentially going to put that person in jeopardy. So if he doesn't read his brief and he gets the facts wrong, which he clearly did when he spoke to the Select Committee, there are going to be consequences. So it was naive, arguably, to think that what he said wasn't going to lead to consequences. And the proof is in what the Free Nazanin campaign has monitored on Iranian state TV. A number of features last night and nights before that have leapt on what Boris Johnson said and presented it as ammunition in their case against Nazanin, because Iran has said she was there to topple the state regime. So any difference between that version of events and what the Foreign Secretary has said is going to give them ammunition, and they have made the most of it, which means she is in much greater jeopardy now than she was before Boris Johnson opened his mouth. And Boris Johnson's critics would say that he should be sacked, and if it wasn't for the chaos in the cabinet at the moment and the fact that Prime Minister can ill afford to lose another cabinet minister, he would have gone a few days ago. But they will say that she has to choose between a Foreign Secretary and keeping a Foreign Secretary to just preserve the unity and the numbers in a cabinet, and a Foreign Secretary who will take his job seriously to protect the interests of British nationals in trouble in jails abroad.
Thanks, Dominic.